Welcome back to the deep dive. We've got something really special lined up for you today.
Yeah, today we're going to be diving into something pretty cool.
We're talking about AI,
Yeah.
AI and podcasting.
So we have some really interesting source material about how to create a podcast without ever needing to be on camera or even use your own voice.
Exactly. So this is for anyone who's ever thought about starting a podcast but maybe felt a little camera shy or just didn't really like the sound of their own voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get it.
This is going to be right up your alley.
And the best part is we're not just talking theory here.
Yeah, we've got a real-world example to explore.
So let's imagine you've been researching a topic, you've got a bunch of articles, maybe some YouTube videos, even notes scribbled on napkins.
The usual research process.
Right. Now, instead of feeling overwhelmed by all that information, imagine having a way to distill it into a really compelling audio experience.
Sounds kind of like magic, right?
Well, it's AI magic.
Okay, now you've got my attention.
So instead of staring at a blank screen trying to write a script, you can feed all this material into an AI system that can actually generate a podcast episode for you.
Whoa, hold on. The AI is like digesting all this information and spitting out a ready-to-go podcast.
Exactly. No recording, no editing, just pure AI wizardry.
That's pretty amazing.
It's a real game changer, especially for anyone who's felt intimidated by the technical side of podcasting.
Right, you could just focus on the ideas and let the AI handle all the heavy lifting.
And the coolest part, this source material even walks us through turning that audio into a YouTube video, complete with visuals.
So you could reach an even wider audience.
Exactly.
Now we're talking. Okay, I'm ready to break this down step by step.
All right, let's do it.
What's the first move in this AI-powered podcasting game?
It's surprisingly simple. The first step is to gather all your sources, all those articles, videos, notes.
Got it, round up all the research.
Right. And then the real magic happens. The AI takes over, analyzes all that material, and generates a structured audio overview of all the key points.
So it's kind of like having a super organized assistant who can pull out the golden nuggets from all your research and weave them into a narrative.
You got it. That's a great way to put it.
I'm already picturing our listener thinking, okay, great, I've got this awesome podcast, but how do I make it visually appealing for YouTube?
That's where the second part of this process comes in, and trust me, it's surprisingly user-friendly.
Okay, I'm all ears.
The source material recommends using Canva, that design platform that's become super popular.
Yeah, Canva, I've heard of it.
It's all about drag-and-drop design.
So even someone with zero video editing experience could create visuals for their podcast.
Absolutely. Canva provides templates specifically designed for YouTube videos. You just upload the audio that the AI generated, choose a template, and Canva helps you synchronize the visuals with the audio track.
No way. So with a few clicks, I'm essentially transforming my AI-generated audio into a full-fledged YouTube video.
It really is that streamlined.
Wow, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
This is sounding less like a tech tutorial and more like a creative playground.
You got it. And the source even breaks down how to add things like calls to action and subscribe buttons.
So all those little details that make your video pop and encourage viewers to engage with your content.
Exactly.
I gotta say, this is super impressive. It seems like this process removes all the friction from content creation.
Right.
Anyone with an idea can share it with the world in such a polished and professional way.
It's amazing, right?
It's like this whole process is democratizing access to these creative tools.
Yeah. We're moving beyond the days of needing expensive equipment and technical expertise to produce high-quality content.
So it really is all about the power of your ideas now.
Absolutely. And that's what makes this so exciting. You can literally take your ideas, feed them into the system, and boom, you've got a podcast.
It's like taking all that hard work you've already poured into creating content and giving it a turbo boost.
I love that analogy, a turbo boost for your ideas.
I think our listeners are starting to grasp the power of this tool, but I'm sure they're wondering about the finer points.
Yeah, like how do you actually use existing content? Can you take an old blog post and breathe new life into it with this AI magic?
I'm glad you brought that up because that's exactly what we're going to dive into next.
Perfect. Let's get to it.
So can we really take something like an old blog post and turn it into a podcast?
Absolutely. The source material mentions something called PLR.
PLR?
Yeah, it stands for private label rights.
Okay.
Which basically means you have the freedom to adapt existing content and transform it into a podcast.
Like maybe an ebook or an online course you created.
Exactly.
Wow, that's a really cool idea, especially for folks who already have a library of content.
Right. It's like giving it a new lease on life.
Reaching a whole new audience who might prefer audio over text.
Totally. Like, think about those long-form articles that might seem daunting to some readers.
Oh yeah, those can be a bit much
Now,
sometimes.
imagine them as easily digestible audio content.
Way more approachable.
Exactly. It's a win-win for both you and your audience.
I'm really liking this idea of repurposing existing content.
Yeah, it's all about working smarter, not harder, right?
Totally. And it seems like this whole process empowers you as the creator.
Absolutely. You're in control of the source material.
The AI is simply a tool to help shape it into a compelling podcast.
That's a great way to put it. And remember, this whole deep dive is all about efficiency and accessibility.
Right, making it easy for anyone to create professional-sounding audio content.
Exactly. You don't need a fancy studio or expensive equipment anymore.
Just your passion, your ideas, and this AI-powered assistant by your side.
I love that. It's like having a secret weapon for anyone who's ever felt intimidated by traditional podcasting.
Now, I'm curious, does the AI handle everything?
That's a great question.
Is there still room for that human touch?
Well, the beauty of this process is that it strikes a balance between AI efficiency and human creativity.
So it's not about replacing the human element.
No, not at all.
It's more about amplifying it,
Exactly. You're using AI to streamline the technical aspects.
freeing you up to focus on what makes your content truly special.
You got it. It's all about harnessing the power of both AI and human ingenuity.
To create something truly unique.
Right. You're not just delivering information, you're creating an experience.
Speaking of experience, our listener now has their podcast ready to go.
They've jazzed it up with visuals and Canva.
So what's next? How do they get this masterpiece out into the world?
That's where the real fun begins. We've talked about YouTube, but the source material goes beyond that.
Ooh.
It mentions platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Now we're talking. Those are the big leagues.
Right. This isn't just a niche tool for creating YouTube content.
It's a gateway to reaching a massive audience.
On the platforms they already use.
I can already picture the headlines. From idea to podcast empire. How AI is changing the game.
I love it. But before we get ahead of ourselves.
Right. Let's walk our listener through the steps of getting their podcast onto these platforms.
Sounds good to me.
What's the first hurdle they need to clear? What's the first thing our listeners need to know about getting their podcast out there?
Well, you got to make sure your audio file is, in great shape.
Okay, make it sound good.
Exactly. Each platform has its own, specifications,
Things like...
file format, audio quality, stuff like that.
So it's like tailoring the podcast for each platform.
Yeah, you got it.
What about actually getting it on the platforms?
Each one's a little different, but it's usually pretty simple.
Okay, simple's good.
You just create an account,
Right.
provide some basic info about your podcast, and upload your audio.
Easy peasy.
Exactly. And then, there's a lot of content out there.
Oh yeah, how do we stand out?
That's where, a little marketing magic comes in.
Okay, tell me more.
Think about your podcast's title, the description, and the cover art.
So first impressions are everything.
Exactly. You want to grab the listener's attention?
Make them want to hit that play button.
Yeah, think about what makes your podcast unique and let that shine through.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, this has been an amazing deep dive.
It really has.
We've gone from AI podcasting 101
to, revolutionizing content creation.
and even touched on marketing our podcast.
It's been a wild ride.
It's incredible how fast we can go from idea to finished podcast.
And reaching a global audience.
And you know what's really cool?
What's that?
This technology is only going to get better.
Oh, absolutely. More intuitive, more powerful.
The future of AI-powered content creation is so exciting.
It really is. We're just getting started.
Huge thank you to you for guiding us through all of this.
It was my pleasure.
And to you, our listener, we have a challenge for you.
Oh,
What story will you tell?
good one.
What knowledge will you share? The power's in your hands.
Go create something amazing.
Until next time.